Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm doing a really fun collaboration video with three of my good friends here on YouTube. Kat from Kat L, Amy from Fashionably Amy, and Clara from ClaraZeela. As you can see from the title, we are picking two items from each other's luxury collections that we think are the top two items that they cannot live without. Of course, we don't need any luxury items to live. These are literally just luxuries. But in the context of luxury lovers, these will be the two items that we think each other can't live without. Then at the end, I'm gonna reveal my two items that I can't live without. And this is exactly the format the other three ladies are gonna do this collaboration video. So if you want to see if I guessed the items right, make sure you head over to each of these three ladies' videos to find out whether I guessed right and also what they guessed my two items would be. So I'll leave links to those three videos in the description section down below, so make sure you head over there. And if you're here from Kat's, Amy's or Clara's channels, welcome. I am Isabelle. I do videos on luxury, fashion and mindful shopping. So if that is your cup of tea, do consider subscribing to my channel as well. So I'm gonna start with Kat's collection. So the first item that I picked that I think Kat cannot live without is her beautiful Hermes Birkin 25 in the black togo leather with gold hardware. She's had this for about a couple of months now. This was her very first Birkin from an Hermes boutique, so big congratulations to Kat. The reason why I think that she cannot live without this bag is because first of all, of course, it was her very first offer from the boutique, but it is also in the exact specifications she asked of her SA, which is amazing because if you guys know Hermes, you know that it is often very difficult to get exactly the bag specs you asked for as a first store offer. So you guys know that my very first store offer from Sydney Hermes boutique was my Magnolia Kelly, which I absolutely love that color, but it wasn't my first choice. But when I saw the bag, I fell in love with the color, so I took it. But in Kat's case, she's so lucky that she actually got exactly what she asked for as a very first store offer. How amazing is that? And the black and gold is such a classic combination, and the size 25 looks amazing on her more petite frame. So I just feel like if she gave up every single other bag in her collection and she was able to keep that one bag, I think she'll be rather happy with that. The second item I picked from Kat's collection is her Cartier Justin Clue bracelet in the yellow gold that she picked up last year. That bracelet is just Kat in a jewelry piece. It is edgy, it is fun, it is strong, you know, all of those things. It really suits her personality. And I know Kat picked it up to symbolize hard work and endurance and all of that. And I know that Kat wears it every single day. And I know between her Justin Clue and her love bracelet, she loves the Justin Clue a little bit more. And of course, it is such a carefree piece. So yeah, I think that is the other piece that she just cannot live without. Now let's move on to Amy, Fashionably Amy. I actually picked two bags for her, and I know she's a massive Chanel lover. She's very brand loyal to Chanel. She does have some bags from Louis Vuitton and a Dior bag and that sort of thing, but I know deep inside she is such a Chanel girl. So I actually picked two Chanel bags for Amy. The very first bag that I picked is her beautiful square mini flap in the caviar leather in the black with the gold hardware. The reason I picked this one is simple. I know she absolutely loves that bag, and also it is a bag that we cannot easily repurchase these days because Chanel stopped doing classic mini bags in caviar leather, so they only do the mini flaps in lambskin now. And again, black and gold combination, how can you go wrong with that? It is so cute. It fits all of her essentials. I know Amy's very good at downsizing to fit all of her essentials in a very small bag. And again, Amy's quite petite, so the mini square flap looks so fantastic on her. And Amy is rather girly in the way she dresses. She loves the self-portrait dresses and all of that. So I just think that a mini square flap has to stay in her collection. It just really suits her aesthetics. The second bag I picked from Amy's collection that I think that she can't live without is her Chanel Trendy CC bag in the black lambskin with the light gold hardware. The reason I chose the Trendy CC over her jumbo classic flap and her cocoa handles and all of the other comparable classic bags in her collection is because I really think out of all of those similar size Chanel bags in her collection, I feel like the Trendy CC is Amy's favorite because it is just the right amount of classic and trendy at the same time. Chanel has been consistently making the trendy CC bag for a number of years now. It is still very popular, but it is a little bit more interesting than your general classic flaps, or even the Coco handle is very ladylike, whereas the trendy CC I feel like is the cool version of all of their classic bags. And if I was to pick only 2 bags from Amy's collection, I thought it would be nice for her to have a mini bag and a more decent sized bag where you can fit a few more things if you are taking it out on a day out shopping, or on days that you need to carry that little bit more with you on top of your bare minimum essentials. And it just really suits her aesthetics really well. So these are my 2 picks for Amy. Now let's move on to Clara's collection. The first item I picked from Clara's collection is actually her Hermes Lindy 26 bag. So it was rather hard for me to pick one out of her many bags, and I really tossed up between the Lindy and her Birkin, which she got offered end of last year, so it is still a very new bag in her collection. But ultimately, I actually picked the Lindy over the Birkin because I know that Clara uses her Lindy a lot more. Although she absolutely loves her Birkin, I feel like on usage, she really uses her Lindy more. First of all, Clara has praised her Lindy bag in so many videos. I know she finds it very practical because it's got the top handle and a shoulder strap, so it is a very easy bag to wear, whereas her Birkin 25 is an exclusively handheld bag, so it can be a little bit more tricky to carry on a daily basis. Also, the color combination is really easy to match. She's got one in the black clemence leather with gold hardware, and I know that she absolutely loves the fact that it is a very understated bag where it doesn't have any loud logos. And Clara has mentioned that she's usually a more casual dresser, so she does find casual bags a little bit more user-friendly for her own lifestyle. So I know that she absolutely adores her Birkin, but I just had to go with the Lindy in her case. The second item, I was really tossing between 2 different items. So one is a jewelry piece and the other is a ready-to-wear piece, but I ultimately picked the ready-to-wear piece. So the second item I picked from Clara's collection is her classic black tweed jacket from Chanel. And I also know Clara is a big Chanel girl, so I really wanted to pick one thing from her Chanel collection. And I know that she absolutely adores her classic black tweed jacket because that one is so timeless. Certain Chanel tweed jackets are a little bit trendy and very seasonal that after a couple of years they may look a little bit dated, whereas her black classic one is so classic that I think she can wear it for years and years to come. And if she was to never buy another high-end jacket, I think that black jacket will do the job. And I know when she picked that jacket up, the price was just so much better, so she could not repurchase that jacket for the price that she paid for today if she wanted to. And to be honest, I'm a little bit envious. I wish I got into Chanel ready-to-wear much sooner as well, but obviously I haven't, and now I feel like I'm priced out. So I'm very jealous of Clara's Chanel ready-to-wear collection. She's got an amazing collection and she frankly doesn't really need any more. So that is the second item that I picked. I'm not sure how I went. Maybe I know these girls well, maybe I don't at all, but it was really hard because it's not like picking 2 favorite items, but it is picking 2 items that, not only are very practical, but the ones that they absolutely love. So it's different than just picking 2 favorites, because 2 favorites could be 2 items that you don't really use, but you just love the most. I hope I wasn't way off, but we'll find out when we head over to the 3 ladies videos. Now let's talk about my 2 items that I cannot live without. And let's see if the other ladies guessed my 2 items correctly. And if you guys want to take a guess, before you watch the next section, leave your guesses down below as well. Have you made all your guesses? All right, let's share with you my first pick. It is my Chanel Classic Square Mini Flap in the black lambskin with the light gold hardware. Do I even need to talk about this bag? If I was to pick one bag out of my entire collection, it'll be this one. That could change, especially you guys know that my Hermes special order bag is coming, so depending on how user-friendly that bag ends up being, this could change, but right this minute, this mini flap is my all-time favorite bag, and not only is it a favorite bag, but it is the most functional and useful bag in my lifestyle at the moment. The reasons are going to be very obvious for those of you who have been watching my videos for a while. I think it is so pretty, and a classic mini flap is such a versatile bag. I am very good at downsizing my contents as well, so I don't have a problem carrying a mini bag on a daily basis. It transitions so well from day to evening, so the versatility is there. If I were to keep one handbag in my collection, it better be a very versatile one that I can use for all occasions in my life. I can take this shopping, I can take it to dinner, weddings, black tie events, you name it. It fulfills all of my life's needs. And black and light gold hardware, how can you go wrong with that? Black is such a good neutral. Light gold hardware is such a good neutral too, because it doesn't clash with any of the jewelry color I would pick. So it goes with gold, silver, rose gold. So this will be my pick. And this lambskin from this particular season is actually of really amazing quality. So it is a 5-year-old bag, but it is still in the most perfect condition. And it's been squished in my, luggage before. I've taken it traveling everywhere, but it is still in the most pristine condition. So this will have to be the one bag that I cannot live without. The second item, I picked a jewelry item because with the pandemic and everything, I have been only using a few of my bags, but I've been wearing my jewelry a lot more, and fine jewelry as well, because I can just wash my hands all the time without worrying about them tarnishing. And my ultimate pick that I cannot live without is my love bracelet in the rose gold in the slim version. So not the full version, but it is the small model that I picked up last September. So I've had this bracelet for about 6 months now, and I've actually gotten a lot more wear out of it than I expected. You guys know that I initially only wanted the Justin Clue, which is here, that I'm wearing at the moment as well. But guys, actually, I've been wearing my love bracelet a lot more than my Justin Clue, because I found that the love bracelet looks so nice stacked with the Justin Clue, but it still looks really nice on its own. Whereas the Justin Clue, I've only been wearing occasionally. So just on cost per wear, my love bracelet has been the most used luxury item in my whole collection in the last 6 months that I've had it. It is all weather. I don't need to worry about what the weather's gonna be like. With handbags, you sometimes think, okay, it's raining, should I be carrying this bag? And even some jewelry pieces, like I said, the costume jewelry can tarnish in rain, and even some fine jewelry pieces like Van Cleef and Arpels, like my Alhambra necklace with the mother of pearl, those things are more high maintenance because they're more sensitive, those precious stones. So I ultimately find myself wearing the love bracelet the most. So just on cost per wear, this has been amazing. And you know what? I love having something shiny on my arm at all times that I can just look at. And yeah, so I've just been really enjoying it. So this slim love bracelet has definitely exceeded my expectations, and I definitely used it more than any other item in my entire luxury collection. So these are my 2 picks. I'd love to hear from you guys as well. What are your 2 luxury items out of your entire collection that you cannot live without? Again, I'm saying can't live without very loosely. Don't forget to check out Kat, Amy and Clara's videos on this. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. As always, thank you so much for watching and spending some of your precious time with me today. And I can't wait to see you again soon in my next video. Bye guys!